This episode of What's in the Box, we're going to be taking a look at another random lot of action figures I purchased off eBay, except this time I know because of the pictures they are mostly vintage ones, so let's open it up. I have not taken a look yet. In fact, there's actually 3 lots because the seller had about 5 lots on there, but I wasn't too interested in the other 2 because they're mostly Transformers and that sort of thing, so I thought these 2 lots looked pretty interesting. Or 3 lots. There's 2 lots of mixed figures and the other lot was just 2 Voltron figures, so I just bought those for my brother because he likes that sort of thing and he wanted a couple of Voltron things. Not sure what kind of tape this guy's used on the box, but it's pretty tough to get into. Alright, we are in. Alright. Already, you can see it's mostly 80s, 90s stuff. Alright, this is weird. I've never seen this figure before, but the last What's in the Box video, there's one in there as well. So I have no idea what that is, but I apparently now have 2 of them. A McDonald's toy from Dinosaur. Random Dinosaur. A McDonald's or Burger King, one of those, Inspector Gadget. Lost Boy Rufio, I think it is. It's from Hook. I can't remember the character's name, but it's from Men in Black. The version which doesn't have the arm action of War Duke from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. This, which I have no idea what that is. It's made by Yolanda. I'm not too sure what this character is, but I know I had a TMNT figure that was marked that before, like the same sort of rubbery thing. It's really soft and rubbery, so I have no idea what that is. Again, I don't know what this is. It's apparently Toy Biz. If anyone knows what that is, put it down in the comments, because I have no idea. This guy, which I don't know who that is. No idea what this is. Apparently it's 1986 Mexico, so I have no idea. Another Disney dinosaur. Mask from the animated series. Is that no idea what that is. It's sort of half die cast, so I thought it was one of the Bionic 6, but I'm not too sure. A Batman, what looks to be a pencil sharpener, but the innards are gone. Proton Pack, Peter Venkman, but it's missing the Proton Pack, but it feels a lot heavier than they usually do, so not sure what that's about. Generic figure that's in every lot of figures that you buy, because there's always some kind of random thing that's like that in there. The top half of something that's probably, I don't know. Don't even know what I was going to say, to be honest. This is from Planet of the Apes, from the Tim Burton film. Jurassic Park. What's this? I think it's a Transformer. Oh, this is the Voltron ones. Or this, which I'm not sure if it is Voltron, but then this one, which definitely is. So I knew what those ones were. They were a separate lot from the same seller. That could be this. Oh, it's the same Jurassic Park figure. There's 2 of the same one in here. Remco, so it's a generic G.I. Joe bootleg from the 80s. American Gladiators. Something probably from a Kinder toy. A cool little silver surfer static figurine. Oh, this one's from Terminator. Never had one of those before. A freaky clown, which is apparently made in China, so that's not really a surprise. A snake, some kind of weapons rack. Oh, this was the separate lot because there were 2 mixed lots of figures, so he's put them in separate, so that's good. Random figure that appears to be glow in the dark. Dinosaur. That's Mighty Max. Again, don't have a clue who that is. That looks like it's from the same line. All the sort of random stuff in the bottom. A Destiny Angel from Captain Scarlet. And an Energizer battery keyring. I've not seen one of those in a while. And one of these. So that is the first lot of miscellaneous figures. I'll rearrange the camera to show the second lot. So here we go with the second lot. I'll just cut this bag open. They've gone everywhere. Just start having a look. So we have a Butt Ugly Martian. Remember that show from CITV from about 10 years ago? A Tetley T character. Bugs Bunny. A robot. Taz. Hobgoblin. That's marked Bandai, so it could be Masked Rider, that sort of thing. This, which I don't know what that is. Some kind of alien. An Action Force soldier. Another one of those aliens. I don't know what these are, so if anyone can help out with that, that'd be good. A Butt Ugly Martian again. Samurai. Goofy. The figure from Alibaba. That it was like a spin-off of Buckaroo but with a camel. Okay, I'm not sure why that is in there. A small die-cast figure of Matilda from Robot Wars. A bootleg figure of Stan from South Park. Well, it looks bootleg. No idea, it looks bootleg, I'm not sure if it is. This character, I've had this one before, I'm not sure what it is, but the one I had before did have the mace. This one's broken, but there's supposed to be a mace in the hand. Pluto. A small tin toy that's marked foreign of a ladybug. A Roman soldier, and they're made by a Greek company. I can't pronounce it, but it's like... I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but it's like AOHNA. But they're really well detailed, and they're pretty cool. Some kind of Roman... It's a Britons figure. Well, it's made by Britons, and it's a space theme, which they did in the late 80s, or more 70s, 80s, that sort of era, but there's all sorts of vehicles and ships made for them. And here we have another Action Force figure of a diver. Another Goofy, this time just playing hockey. A little weird deer, which is actually marked Walt Disney Productions, so presumably that's supposed to be Bambi, but no idea. Another Viking. That. Dinosaur. Monster in My Pocket. Homer Simpson. Donald Duck, which looks very much like the Marks Disneykins Donald Duck, except scaled up. Spaceman. Muscle. No idea. Something very small, something very small. Psyduck. A fist. Kinder Toy. Another Britain's... I can't remember what they called it. It could have been Space Force, but it's something very generic. And this is one that would have been sat in a vehicle. Something that's covered in excretion and hair. One of the Donald Duck cousin characters. The Devil from Cow and Chicken. Bits of something, some kind of crappy alien. And a Timpo Eskimo, which I think is the one for the sled, actually. That's the end of that lot. Just another reminder, if you recognise any of these characters, feel free to put it down in the comments, because I have no idea who any of them are. Also, another thing which I didn't mention, all those parts that were in the box built this. Some kind of small character. I'm not too sure who it's supposed to be, or what it's supposed to be, or if it's from anything specific. But I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but there's a small marking on the back which says RP in a circle, and I've had a couple of things with that marked on them before, but I have never been able to find out what they are. So if you recognise the make RP as well, and all of these, put it in the comments.
Oh, you got grapefruit, dear. Oh, you got grapefruit, dear. Oh, you got grapefruit, dear.